Timeout with Jason Salas.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We are talking mixed martial arts, and somebody in our community, the MMA community is very, very tight-knit and has grown in popularity by leaps and bounds. And one of the competitors that became an instant fan favorite, he's from Saipan, but he has a huge fan favorite and a crowd following here, is Frank the Crank Camacho. Frank's joining me right now. Frank, half a day, man.
Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, welcome back. You because of your personality and obviously your skill with MMA, so many people gravitated towards you, and you give so much back to the crowd as much as they give to you. Mm-hmm. Where have you been for the last year? Because you were so involved in the community, and then have you been training or you?
Oh yeah, man. So in 2000, long story short, in 2007, I graduated from high school, 18, moved out to Maryland, Cannon Springs, Maryland. At the time, I was, I'm still team purebred, so I was flying to KUAM for fights, and I was doing my whole jiu-jitsu thing, and I ran into a guy named Mike Fowler. He was a Lloyd Irvin black belt, and man, this guy was just smashing guys. I was like, man, where did you come from, And from there, he was like, yeah, my instructor's Lloyd Irvin from Cannon Springs, Maryland, and I was like, you know what, I want to do what you're doing. I need to get better. I need to improve, And I moved out to Maryland. I was out there for 5 years, and I've been back for the past 4 months.
Well, I guess I got to ask, are you a Ravens fan?
Redskins.
Oh man, so you were
I was right in Maryland.
Were you still kind of cheering for the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, because Washington, Maryland, Virginia, it's all kind of
the DMV.
Yeah,
all the same area. Yeah.
Okay, so how have you, in your opinion, improved on your game and expanded your skill set as a mixed martial arts, competitor, having seen things from another perspective?
So at the time when I was 18, I already had about 12 pro fights, and as a seasoned fighter, I have to fight. So there was no real time for me to develop a skill set in a martial art, So you have your jiu-jitsu, you have your judo, you have your boxing, you have your kickboxing. So when I moved out to the States, I kind of took myself out of the radar. I sat down with my former coach at the time, Lloyd Irvin, and we just had a few words, and we're like, you know what, let's take you out of this MMA game, and let's just have fun, and let's build your skill sets in mixed martial arts. Let's focus on jiu-jitsu for 12, 24 months. Let's focus on boxing, pure boxing for boxing, 12 to 24 months. Let's do judo, let's do wrestling, and just taking that time off and actually learning the art and having fun in the art and just engulfing myself in all those martial arts, changed and made my game jump by leaps and bounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, being in a different part of the world, did you change your training regimen as far as diet? And obviously, if you're doing cardio out there, the air is a lot colder, and some people say you can run a lot more. Some people that come from our part of the world say I run for 5 minutes, I'm already gassed out. So how have you changed?
I'm an island boy. The wintertime there is rough. It gets cold. I've never worn so many sweaters, so many socks. I'm wearing slippers right now, but it was an experience, and not only that, just getting to taste a high level of training. I was training with guys, in the UFC, like Brandon Vera, Dominic Cruz, Phil Davis, and training with world class. Not even guys that are just good in the division, but good in the best in the world. With JT Torres, Keenan Cornelius, DJ Jackson, all these Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts and brown belts. It was just I had a lot of exposure, and I got to taste and feel what it was to actually train hard and train smart, and just the different types of mindsets and the different types. There's just so much I can't even explain. But going out there and on my own and just trying to figure it out and train with the best, it definitely opened up my eyes, and trying to come back here and bring back as much as I can.
All right. Well, we got to go to commercial, so we'll get you out here on this question. For your fans, what can people expect to see from Frank the Crank Camacho in the near future?
Man, stronger, faster, and a smarter fighter.
All right, man. Yeah. Can't wait to see that. Welcome back, and good to have you back.
Thank you.
All right, one of the true ambassadors of the sport. So a good guy to have in our community. But stay tuned, because we enjoy having you in our community, and we will be back with more Weekend Edition when we return. So please stay tuned.
Timeout with Jason Salas.